Hi, I'm Ella and this is Bonnie, and we're travelling around the UK in our DIY camper van. This week we're battling the weather for New Year's Day and we're heading to the Peak District. Good morning. I wasn't going to film so early. I was getting up to get some drone shots, and it's pretty cold in the van. Don't know if you can see. And oh no, I've messed it up now. Hang on. So yeah, I put on the diesel heater just to get a bit of warmth around the van as I was waking up, because it is 2 degrees in here. Oh, it's not working. Nothing's working. So it's about -3 outside. So I was about to get my van shots. Sorry, I've still got a cold. I know it's really annoying. And I am frozen inside the van. Like, frozen. I mean, the view, if you can see, is beautiful. So I'm going to try and break out the back. So we're pretty much thawed out, so we're nearly ready to go, and I am layered up for a hike. So I've got on a thermal, a t-shirt, a fleece jacket, a down jacket, and I'm going to have a waterproof, and then obviously I've got a hat and like a little, I don't know what this is called, a snood I guess, like a woolly snood so it can cover my neck if needed. And then Bonnie obviously has a fur coat, and she's going to have her dry robe on as well. So we'll give it a few more minutes and then I think we'll venture out. We're free! Hold on. So we are off, and apart from it being so cold, it's actually a really lovely day. I'm walking the wrong way, I'm walking into the sun. Yeah, so we are in the Peak District in Staffordshire, and we've just come to the Roaches. So that's where we've been overnight. Just free park on the side of the road, and these are the views. So beautiful. Yeah, just a bit chilly. It's been one of those mornings where everything's gone a bit wrong. Oh, sorry, I've still got that cold, so apologies for the voice. But yeah, just one of those mornings where everything's gone a bit wrong. So I woke up and it was freezing. Under the duvet, I was fine. But the actual temperature of the van was like 2 degrees.
Tripping all over you, babe. Tripping all over me.
God, I can't be out of breath already. Done about 5 steps. But, ooh, it's icy. Okay, take 3. So we are in the Peak District in Staffordshire. It's one of the big national parks in the UK, and we are in the Roaches. That is French for the rocks, in case you're wondering why. Lots of rocks, and obviously that main one behind. So yeah, we parked up here overnight. You can just park on the road for free. But we were meant to start this walk at sunrise and get some nice sunrise views, but yeah, didn't go to plan. Let's try this way. So yeah, it's been one of those mornings where everything's gone a bit wrong. Not that sounds more dramatic than it is, but sorry, I'm still a bit ill. So yeah, woke up and the van was absolutely freezing. It was like 2 degrees inside the van. Outside I think it got down to about -3. So the inside of the van had actually frozen. So I thought, perfect time to use a diesel heater. So clicked it on, it started sort of kicking in, and then all the electrics have died in the back of the van. The actual van's fine, but it means no heat. So yeah. So we're just walking through the woodlandy bit at the start of the Roaches, and yeah, as I say, it's like part of the national park in the Peak District. The highest peak is 505 metres of elevation, so it's not anything too tall, and the main peak is Shining Tor. We're probably not doing that today, we're just going for one of the shorter walks. There's loads of different ones you can do, from like a mile up to like 12 kilometres I think. So yeah, we're doing an easy one today because this chest infection has killed me off and I'm not fit at the best of times. So yeah, we'll just stretch our legs. Whoa, it'd be lovely if Bonnie could be off lead, but she'd be off to find the sheeps, I think. Sheep. Is now the time for zoomies? Oi, what are you doing? What are you doing? She is doing one today. Is this all a bit exciting? Is there a reason you're standing specifically on the rock? We've actually been in the Peak District for a couple of days now. We got here at 5 to midnight on the 31st, so just before the new year. So yeah, me and Bonnie pulled up at, oh God, I'm dying. So we pulled up at Keele University, so that's where I actually went to uni. So we just stopped off there for the first night, watched the fireworks together, and then yesterday's when we moved to this spot here, and obviously today we're doing this. Yeah, it's a nice area. I spent about 5 years here with my undergrad, then my masters, so yeah, I probably didn't make the most of the area at that time, but it is lovely. Okay, so we are at the top, I think, of this bit of the peak anyway. Sorry, the light's a bit bright with the sun. But yeah, we've gone really slow. But it doesn't matter. Been overtaken by probably 50 people, but yes, it's good fun. And all worth it for the views. I was going to put my hand up, but I've got a poo bag in my hand, so might ruin the view slightly. I'll show you here, hang on. We have just walked past this tiny lake, if you can see it in the background. It is tiny, but it's got a big story. So yeah, the lake has got some, it's got a legend and myth to it, that it's meant to be the home of a mermaid. I can't remember her name, I'll put it on screen if I can find it again. But yeah, the story is that the mermaid lives in the lake, and she siren calls children, walkers, and they're never seen again. But it is cordoned off, so maybe it's got some truth to it. Yeah, we'll stay away just in case. Okay, I think we're gonna turn around. You can do like a circular route, but I was just low-key dying. Come on. Yeah, it's starting to get busier now on the walk. I think it's one of the more popular walks in the Peak District, so it makes sense. And it's midday, so it's that time where everyone's getting out. But we've just turned round and we're heading back to the van now. We've taken probably double or triple the amount of time this walk should have taken. But doesn't matter. I think as long as you know you can get up and down and know like your limits in that way, or if you're in a race. Apart from those two instances, it doesn't matter how long something takes, how many rests you have. It's just nice to get out and look at the views. Lovely. Yeah, we've probably got, it's probably literally take about 40 minutes to get down to the van. Good. Slow. Okay, so as I said, we're heading back down now. I think we're going the right way. Oh, just had another coughing fit, so I think I'm owed a hot chocolate when we're back at the van. Yeah, I've also changed Bonnie's lead. So she's still on the waist lead, whatever you call it, but I've also put a slip lead on round her neck, just because she's like on one today. She's pulling me like crazy and it's so icy everywhere. Go on then. She weighs like probably half my weight. Come on. No, probably a bit less than that, but she's a big dog and she's going to end up pulling me over. Slip lead just instantly gives her a bit more, gives me a bit more control, stops her pulling. It's much better sometimes. Sorry, you're in a tree. Come on. Bonnie's getting all tangled.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight.
Yeah, I said earlier that the ice had made all the mud frozen and it's defrosted. Go on. Oh, Bonnie. Oh, at least they're both matching now. Well,
Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us great.
okay, so we're back at the van. That was a really nice walk, I enjoyed that. Cold, but my layers honestly did the job. I was so warm at one point I was debating taking a few off, so yeah, it's good to know it all works well. Yeah, we're going to sit in the van for a bit and then head off to our next stop, maybe in the next couple of hours. Need to tidy up a little bit. This morning was carnage getting ready with everything not working, so the van's a bit of a mess. So I won't bore you with that, but yeah, I'll see you in a bit.
You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Okay, so just having a little hot chocolate to warm up a bit after our walk. Yeah, so the van's warmed up a little bit. It's about 8 degrees in here now, but I've tried turning on the electrics for the battery, and they're sort of trying to kick in, but obviously I haven't got quite enough power. So I don't know if I explained very well earlier, but basically I woke up, tried to turn the diesel heater on, and there was nothing coming out of it. So I tried like changing some of the fuses, and then I went round to the back and had a look at the battery, and it had like an error code on the charge controller. So basically I think the battery got too cold, because there's a couple in a van behind me and he had like a multimeter, so he checked my actual battery and it's pretty much full, like percentage wise. So I think it's just got a bit cold overnight where it got into the minuses. So I was hoping by now it would have warmed up again, but it's still struggling. So yeah, might be in for another cold night. But I didn't have the diesel heater on last night and we survived, so I think we'll be fine. But we'll live on hot chocolate to keep us warm, and lots of blankets. And I did bring my Bluetti so I can charge everything. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, we'll see. It might warm up over the day, but it's like 1 PM now, so we've had the warmest point and it's only 0. So my little van's not cut out for winter, clearly. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it warms up. If not, we'll survive. We're heading home in a couple of days anyway, so yeah, just staying warm for now. don't know if you can see her, she's got her head squished up against the window. Okay, so we are moving on to our next spot. Go over. Beep, beep. Move your butt. And I'm just being like a creepy van person. So there's another van that's a bit further ahead, and I was walking past with Bonnie just to like stretch her legs, and I just went, "Oh, you staying overnight?" And she just kind of looked at me like, maybe, haven't decided. And that's when I realised I actually gave no context for her. So she didn't know that I was also in a van. I was just some creepy woman that walked up to her and asked if she was staying overnight. And I kind of realised that, so I went, "Oh, I'm just down the road," which, yeah, I don't think helped the situation. So that's the last time I try and be sociable. But then again, the van behind me this morning, they did help with my electrics, so win some, you lose some. But yeah, we're just waiting for the windscreen to clean and then we're gonna head off to our next spot.